Previously on Weem Plays Game Dev Tycoon. We're looking pretty good. So let's see here. We're going to have to decide what's next on the agenda. I think we can do some research. We could develop a game. Obviously, a number of things we can do from here. We've got some decisions to make. Welcome back, everybody. We're back in Game Dev Tycoon, so trying to keep up with things here. Let's just jump right in. Now, we were left with a decision, did we want to do some research? Do we want to make a game? And I think, let's take a peek at research and kind of remind ourselves where we were. Money is doing pretty good, so that's sweet. Let's see. Let's research a new topic and go fantasy. Yes, please. So we're going to start that research. Get cranking here. Now, let's see how this is going. Been hanging out in the Weemcast chat with Bacon Lover 25. And I'll have a link to the Steam group I've got set up. I know a number of you guys know about it, but I thought I would throw it out there again. For anybody interested, there is a Weemcast Steam group, and I do jump into the chat every once in a while. It's been pretty busy, but I'm trying to get back in there again. So I've been chatting with Bacon Lover 25. As I said, we've been talking about Under the Ocean, among other things. So let's see here. Let's get in here. Now we got the research. Let's go ahead and jump into a game before we bleed too much money. Now we did pick up fantasy, right? So let's get that going. And how about a fantasy? We'll go fantasy RPG. Now we got the license cost with the TES, so I'm a little gun shy there. We do have a 20k dev cost here, but you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see, what do we want to call this? I just kind of want to give this a quick try. And I think I used this in a previous run, but we're going to do this again. Do Weem Ventures, right? Cost 30k, fantasy RPG on the G64, sure. Let's do that. And we're going to go with the 2D graphics. Let's get this going. We're going to try and take advantage of having done so well previously on the previous game, Weem Ball. Okay, so let's see. We are doing the 2D graphics, right? So the graphics are going to be big. Of course, that'll be in the, I think, in the next development stage. So for this one, let's focus highly on gameplay and story quest. Do something like that. And I think we're going to go invest heavily in graphics in this one. Just cuz. Okay, so graphics not this time around. We're going to lower the AI a little bit, bring dialogue up. Sure. Building up the research. Okay. We'll see how the money goes, because some of that research stuff is going to cost us too. Money. So okay, so we have graphics already up. On this one, actually, we're going to go big on world design. Bring the sound down to something a little more standard. So we do have these over here. We're going to leave those on. I do need to get going on the engine too. That's going to be important here very soon. We'll clear out the bugs in Weem Ventures. There was plenty of them. All right, now we going to get any bonus stuff here? Bonus bugs? No. Oh, there's some more design points. Ooh, and tech. Okay, that might be it. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this. Very nice. We're gonna go ahead and jam through this stuff. Yep. And release that thing. Now there is a little Easter egg some of you probably already know about. I haven't jumped on it yet, but if you actually make a game called Pong, you'll get an achievement, which is kind of interesting. He's got the diagram on the wall there. Okay, so reviews are in. Let's check it out. Biting our nails. Okay, alright. 7.6, where's it gonna go? 6, alright. And these are okay. They'll work, I guess. Alright. Sure. Okay, so that's going to start making us money now. Cool. Let's just dive in here and start looking at research stuff, right? Actually, sorry, I wanted to look at the engine. I thought that was part of that, but it's right here. So we haven't made an engine yet, and I called it Weem VO before. So let's see here. Are we going to make decent money on this? Let's give this actually another week here. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to get in here. Now, engine. I'm kind of thinking we're going to call it Weem Basic. How about 0.5? Sure, why not? Now, we got some things we can throw in here. Let's throw in the save game. It's only 10K. Now, this is where I kind of burned a lot of money last time. I really started throwing it at all kinds of different things. I want to keep this light, so I think we're just going to stick with the save game. Go ahead and get the engine started. Meanwhile, hopefully we'll get a little bit more money from Weem Ventures. I think what we may do is focus on the next thing we do is make a game and then go back to the engine and address some more stuff there. Something like that. I was hoping Weem Ventures would get some more money, do better than that, but I guess not. So next game, we're going to be thinking about that here. What do we want to do? I'm going to think about that for a second. Okay, I just had to go look back through my notes really quick. A number of you have sent in some great game names, and I just realized that I totally dropped the ball on LKRC Productions, who told me I should make a fantasy RPG called Lord of the Weems. So I definitely should have named the last game that. That would have been cool, but my bad. Totally just couldn't think of a name and went with Weem Ventures. And thought, you know what? I think I need to bring up that list. So anyway, I've got this list here of suggested names from you guys. So let's go ahead and go to the next game. And let's see. Topic. Let's go with... What, a space? Sure, space. Let's do a space RPG. And let's see, we've got... Man, those license costs are expensive. And again, we're kind of back where we were money-wise. I was hoping to get quite a bit more. The market share difference really isn't that big of a deal between these two, so we're going to go PC this time. And yeah, we'll take the Weem Basic Engine. And this time around, we're going to call this one... Let's see, Fluffhead9 said I should make one called Weem Effect if I did a space one. So we're going to do that one. Weem Effect. That is E, right? It's E or A? I'm terrible with effect. I think it's E. We're going to go with E. If it's wrong, you guys can let me know. And let's see. Yep, that's cool. Let's get this thing going. Alrighty, so... Let's see here. We're going to go with... Gameplay. I'm trying to think this out here. I'm trying to think if I want to change things up or... not. I think we're going to lower the engine on this one and stick with that, I think. Sure, why not? I'm sitting here straining over it. Oh, what should I do? I don't know. Probably putting much more thought into it than I need to. Let's see. Let's lower the level design a bit here. And just want to focus more on the dialogue. Yeah. Let's do that. Sure. Trying to change things up here. When things aren't going all that well, you gotta change things. See if we can do any better. Okay, and then finally, we're gonna go down on the sound a bit more here. And let's see, world is up there pretty good, but let's go even stronger with the world design. I tend to focus on graphics, and I don't know. Again, we're going to change things up. Let's see what this does. Go Weem Effect. My design and tech points are kind of low on this one, unfortunately. Okay. The Gameling is coming, sure. Next month, it says. We might... I don't know what the licensing costs will be there, though. Boy, I was hoping these numbers would be higher. 11 design and 9 tech. Now, what I don't know is if, how that plays into the success of the game. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. Well, let's go ahead and do this. There hasn't been a change there in a few seconds, so just going to jam through here. Looks like nothing's leveling this time around. Cool. Joystick. I'm kind of wondering if I should go back and do a text game now, just to see, after doing some non-text games, if you can go back to that. I just don't know. Okay, so numbers here were meh. Could have been better. Okay, I'm really interested about the text game. I have a feeling it would go terribly, but yeah, this one, okay, well, let's jump in here. Now, we've got, okay, so the money, we're doing a little bit better than we were. I kind of want to keep building on the engine. Let's see. Let's, 50K, but you know what, let's do it. We got to do something here. Oh, did I just went with a normal name there, game engine number 2. For some reason, I keep imagining this is like upgrading the current engine. Anyway, what a generic name. That's okay. Okay, so Weem effect is kind of bottoming out, and we're kind of right back where we were. It's not very helpful. Next game, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'm looking through the list of names you guys have suggested to see if that kind of makes me think of some kind of game. Okay, Game Engine 2 is complete. Now, I could... Yeah... Let's see here. Could also do some more research. Try and do some research real quick. Leaking money here. 20K, target audience. Yeah. Casual games. Okay. I really like casual games, so we're going to do this one. Why not? And then we will get to a game. Now, looking through the name suggestions here. Okay, that didn't do all that well. Fox0427 has left, at least he left in the comments the name Above the Sea, and I think that's kind of a nod to Under the Ocean. So I think we'll do something with that. We'll check that out. So let's develop a game. We're going to call it Above the Sea. Sure. And let's see, what would be fitting for that? Now we kind of need to do something different. Maybe... Maybe I should research a topic. Let's do that really quick. I don't know. New topic. Evolution. Sci-fi racing pirate. Let's research sci-fi. So this Above the Ocean. Let's see. We're gonna make it a sci-fi game. Million in cash. Yeah, I don't know. I see failure in my future. Okay. Come on. Yep, we've got sci-fi. Let's do this. Okay. Above the Sea, he called it. We're gonna go sci-fi and casual. Casual sci-fi. Sure. Okay, now I kind of want to... They have a big market share on this guy, and I know it's an expensive license. I mean, it's not 80,000 like the other one. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pay the money. And let's see here. We got the new game engine. You know what I'm not sure of is if the new game engine has the features that the previous one had. See, I keep thinking of it as an upgrade, but I think it's more of a new... kind of a new engine with its own things. We're gonna stick with this graphics because we dumped a lot of money into the license. We're gonna try not to go too crazy. Okay, so here we go. Fox 0427. Hopefully this does well for us. Let's see. We are doing a sci-fi casual. Let's see, casual. So the gameplay is going to be cool. Let's actually focus quite a bit on the gameplay. Something along those lines ought to do. Oh man, we're just having a tough time of it. Now I know there's all these algorithms behind how to make a very successful game. You can actually, you know, kind of look into that stuff and know exactly what you need to make, you know, really good games. But I'm not getting into that. If I fail, I fail, and you know what? Maybe we'll just start another one and just gonna keep going. I just kind of want to figure things out on my own. I know a number of you are leaving suggestions and tips. Just to let you know, that kind of stuff I'm totally cool with. I just don't intend on fully researching this and finding out, you know, the best strategies or anything. We're just gonna roll with it. Sci-fi casual. Let's focus on the AI. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like dialogues can be a bit lower. Let's do something like that. Level design and AI, a little bit more of the focus during that development stage, and we'll see how it pays off. We're below the 100K mark. Man, okay. I'm digging the world design. Let's go ahead and bring the graphics up too, though, and yeah, bring sound up just a little bit. So now I was kind of curious. The design and tech was a little low on that game, and it ended up not doing so well. So there may be a direct correlation there. Now, if that is the case, it's kind of sad because I'm looking at kind of the same levels here. I think it was 11.9. So we're a little bit better now. Barely. Oh man. All right. Well, let's see what this does. As is. Ding, 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 ding. Level some things up there. All kinds of new things to research. Any of those look interesting? Better AI? Open world. I love open world stuff. Might have to go for that. I guess we'll see how much money this brings in. Oh, this could be terrible. Please don't be terrible. I was hoping for more like 7s and 8s at least. Oh man. This is a bummer. Alright. Well, we'll see how the sales go. And give that a second to bring in a little bit of money. That wasn't bad. 8K right off. Of course, we go ahead and lose 8K just from our normal costs here, right? Well below the numbers. That platform, though, it had a good market share. I'm thinking that we may need to go with a new system. This may kind of break us, but we're going to jump right in here before our money just drops to crazy low numbers. Now, we don't have... how would we... I guess we'd go into here. Let's see. Research. I kind of want that open world deal. 15. 40K. Oh, man, you guys. I can't resist. It's so bad. I shouldn't be doing that, I'm sure. I'm sure that's just a terrible idea. Okay, but we're going to do it anyway. This is kind of like a last-ditch effort, because I think that if the next game doesn't do that well for us, we're going to really have some issues. Really have some issues. Okay, so I want to develop an open-world kind of game here. I thought it would be an option there. I'm curious, if I just researched the open world, right? That was like... Oh, maybe that comes in during the development? I just don't know. I'm not seeing it as part of my options here. But that's okay, we're just going to jump in here. We don't want to waste a whole lot of time. And let's go with... I'm going to go with an action game this time, because we just haven't done that. Let me go ahead and take action. Action. And I'm trying to think of what I haven't done. I'm trying to think back. What did I really don't do military, do I? Let's do a military action game. That is a weird combo, isn't it? Oh, that is a strange combination. I don't know, maybe it'll pay off for us. So we do have the new system here. The market share is kind of low. Sorry, this guy. But it's kind of a hot thing right now. At least it's supposed to be, right? Oh, it's supposed to be. Do we drop 50K on that? Yikes. All right, we're gonna risk it. I like being risky. We're gonna go ahead and do it. And we got the game engine here. Sorry, we needed to give this a name. Let's see, we have a military action game. I'm looking at the names suggested, and there aren't any that are super fitting for this. But we're gonna go with one anyway. And McPoxel said Whole Life 1 and 2. So we're gonna do Whole Life 1. Why not? Let's get this thing going here. Graphics, yep. Oh boy, I hate being in this position. We've just been kind of steadily dropping. So we want, I think we're gonna roll with a strong engine this time around. And bring this down a bit. Let's do that. Okay, and I think we're going to kind of focus on graphics and AI. So we're going to go AI here and bring these more in line here. Bring that all the way up, sure. Got one more to go. Okay, so that's gone. That system is out the door. That's okay. We weren't doing much there anyway. Okay. We're at 810 design tech. Not bad when we've got a whole nother stage of development here. So that's cool. Let's keep the graphics really high here. And in fact, we're going to lower world design down a bit so that the graphics can be even more prominent. In fact, we're going to lower both of these down to there. We had the other two selected on there, right? Indeed. Oh boy, you guys. Man. Didn't we just do this? Didn't we just go through this? Well, look at this. 1516. Not bad. We've got some bugs to clear out. Hopefully. How much does little Weem have left in him? One more tech. Oh, a design too. Go, Weem. The little Weem that could. You know, bug. Alright, well, I think that's going to be just about that. 1617. That's actually not bad, though. I think we're breaking our record on tech, right? Yes. Alrighty, well. Now, actually, you know what? While I'm here, they have the trash game, and I'm going to throw this out to you guys because I basically am playing this as I'm recording, and I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity, so I'm certainly behind a lot of you. Many of you have gone really far in this game, so I'm going to throw this question out to you. Is there a case where trashing the game makes sense? I feel like you've spent a lot of money to get to this point. What I don't know, I suppose, if you trash the game, do you get the money back? I guess that's what I don't know. So I'm throwing that out to you guys. Is there ever a case where you trash the game, and how does that work as far as the money you've already spent? Definitely fill me in if you know about that. I'm curious, and maybe that's the option I should be selecting some of these times. I don't know. But this one seemed good enough, right? And I guess that we're just kind of... We really need it to do well. I don't know. I can't imagine not doing it right now. We need the money. Boy, I saw 10 there a lot. Ooh, look at that. 9. Excellent. Oh, yes. Whole life. Look at this. 9, 10, 10. Woo. Wow. That probably just saved us. That was probably the difference between one more game or no more games here. Oh, look at that income right off the bat. Wow. Very nice. So I think what we need to do is probably jump on this and look at this. Oh, wait. Way below. I'm sorry. It seems the initial sales for Whole Life have fallen way below expected numbers. Really? Well, my expectations are low, apparently. I have very low expectations. I feel like it's doing very good. So, but it says that it's reviews, but it seems that the chosen platform isn't very popular with that audience. Alright, well, I'm sorry, but I'm loving the numbers right now. Wow, I'm really loving the numbers. Is it me? Was that strange saying that it was well below expectations? Alright, that's... Yeah, wow, we are doing quite well. Well, this is definitely very good news. Look at that, a surprise hit. This actually did very well, so yeah,